the Horn of Africa, Somali people who are predominantly Muslims and traditionally pastoralist heavily rely on meat consumption. When the wave of immigration began in the early 1990s as a result of the Civil War, large populations of Somalis migrated to Canada, becoming the largest refugee path immigrant group in the GTA region. As you can imagine, settling into a new country can be challenging. Part of that challenge is getting used to new foods. Food offers a lot more than physical nourishment. It provides a sense of identity. Our choice of food can tell us about our values, culture, religion, and preferences. To have ownership over my food choices means to have food sovereignty. Put simply, food sovereignty means that everyone has the right to access and afford foods that reflect their values, their culture, their religion, and their preferences, in a way that ensures that these foods remain accessible. Food sovereignty brings the focus back to people. Somalis place a lot of value on the meats they consume. The values that dictate the choice of meats they consume is largely determined by the Islamic dietary laws, also known as halal. Eating halal is a reflection of their religious values. Because Somali consumers are not involved in the production of their meat products, they have trust issues with the halal meat suppliers. Although there are certifications available, the halal meat products are poorly labeled and there is a lack of transparency on how compliant the slaughterhouses are to these dietary laws. In other words, the Somali community has access to maybe halal food items, but not 100% certain halal food items. The Somali community lacks access to halal foods that are verifiably authentic, meaning that the halal certification process is not traceable and transparent, contributing to the lack of food sovereignty. So, how do we create a stronger sense of food sovereignty for the Somali community? Imagine if we could walk to a grocery store, stop at the meat aisle, and scan the barcode on the meat products using our phones. The scan loads, and after a few seconds, our phone screens display a stream of all the answers to the questions we have about our halal meat products. We see the name of the farm that reared the animal, we see the timeline of the animal's movement to the slaughterhouse, and we even get to see a picture of the slaughterhouse's certification. Let's say we're too tired to read. We could say instead, "Hi Alexa, where's my meat from and is it really halal?" Alexa then proceeds to give us all of the information verifying whether the product is indeed halal. All this is possible through crypto labeling. We just described how the crypto labeling process solves the lack of traceability and transparency in the halal market. To solve the problem of authenticity, the crypto labeling process could also adopt blockchain technology to enforce a smart contract. The smart contract ensures that halal meat producers would only have their items certified when the smart contract ascertains that all of the halal criteria has been followed. Now picture a 3D camera that captures the slaughtering process live. Also, picture an AI software that evaluates this live video to determine if the slaughtering process fits the criteria imputed into the smart contract system. If it does, the smart contract issues the certification. Once this certification has been administered, it becomes immutable. With a solution like this, Somali consumers can be confident that the meat products they purchase are authentically halal, enabling access. These technologies are rapidly developing, and the journey to migrate to a world of food sovereignty for Somali consumers is almost complete.